So what are some of your personal adversities that you've had to go through
Yeah.
to grow as a coach and as a man?
Here at the University of Illinois, we have a Dad's Day in the fall, but we have a Mother's Day, a Mom's Day in the spring. Really, it originated through our Greek system. But when I got here, I'm like, we were trying to have a recruit in and there weren't any hotel rooms. I'm like, what's going on? And they said, it's Mom's Weekend. I'm like, well, why don't we have a Mom's Weekend? We've kind of had it every year, but this year we took it to a different level. I literally came in here and met with all of the moms of our kids on the team. We have a 110-man roster. I think we had 85 moms here. And if it weren't moms, it was a grandma or an aunt or a sister. And I brought them in and I kind of showed them a picture of my family. And I said, this is why you're here. You know, my mom, well, we lost her 3 years ago, but was probably one of the most influential people in my life. When I was in college, she got breast cancer and, you know, survived it for over 30 years. And I remember going through that with her. And then within a couple months of that happening, I also lost a sister that was taken from this earth. When I was actually playing a game at Michigan, she was tragically taken from us from a horse riding accident in Seattle, Washington on a Saturday. That same spring, I lost my grandmother, right? So the women in my life in a 6-month window had really challenged me as a person, right? And I didn't know in 1989 and 1990 that was mental health, right? And that's what our guys deal with on a daily. I'm not oblivious to the fact that everything isn't always the win on Saturday that they live through. It's the personal things they go through. And I always say this, as a coach, it's really easy to stand next to you on the podium and put your arm around you, but you're really defined when you're standing behind them with their hands on their back trying to hold them up.
So who held you up in those times?
Crazy thing, you know, obviously my family. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters that were really, really big, and my parents. I didn't go to college. I didn't grow up thinking I was going to be a coach. But I think during those moments, my D-line coach, Ted Gill, was the one that told me my sister was no longer with us, right? And to have that moment with him, and then he supported me for the next, you know, 2 or 3 weeks in a big way, but then the rest of my career. I think during those moments of adversity when my coaches were behind me that had nothing to do with football, that's probably when I truly wanted to become a coach, because I realized how much effect they would have on the rest of my life.